Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And I do believe it is time for us to build out our robot. Well, mech bot. I don't know. I've decided that yes, I kind of want it to be a mech. So what are we going to do? Well, let's sort of just kind of block things out. I'm thinking here being like a window. Let's see, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then having not window here. Or better yet, something like that. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I do not know what I'm doing, and that's okay. Would that be better? I think that might be. No, that reduced my looking. I don't know. We're gonna have a windowy type thing here so the pilot can see. Then we're going to come out this way and let's see. How do we want to do this? Come out this way a little. And this is probably going to be like the center point of the robot. The mech. Let's see. We're going to leave this. This is going to come out to a exit point of some sort. I don't know how big to make this. Yeah. How about here? And we'll have a... How long? Actually, how deep is that? That is... Check your stats, GW. We're going to go that deep. We might go deeper. But, let's see. From here, we're just going to build this like a structure. We're going to make it uppy-downy. The central point is going to be the chest piece. The torso, probably better term for it. 5, because it's more than just the chest piece. It's going to be the whole, well, torso. Let's see. This specifically is going to be in the chest. We're probably going to come down here and have arm joints out this way. Okay, and then attach arms here. I shouldn't have done that. Whee. Now, do I want one with legs? Yeah, but why not? Let's make some legs on it too. 3, 5, and then there's going to be a hip box. And no, it's not a box that is hip. It is one that represents hips. I guess it could be a hip box too. And then we're going to come up a ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to be the neck. There we go. So there's our skeleton. And probably going to pull these arms back a bit so they're more centered, if you will. Not even if you will, it's just they're more centered. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. And we're gonna... Alright, I do have something I want to test while we're just blocking stuff out. Now, you do know in flight mode, you have more than one bar. You actually have 10 hotbars. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you hold down Alt and scroll wheel, you can change between them. So that is potentially 100 different connectors. So I, out of pure curiosity, I'm going to put 100 inner ship remotes. Actually, that is 200 inner ship remotes, because I have symmetry on. 100 inner ship remotes. And there we go. it does pull them all up. Okay, that's good to know. And then it assigns these numbers. The first number is the slot. The second number is, I'm assuming, the control panel. Oh, you have to select your thing before you do that. See. 2 is it's on the second hotbar. I've never really used this many hotbars because I've never really had a need for them. Because most of what I need can fit on one. Okay. But that, I just wanted to check to make sure to run all 100 inputs, because I'm thinking have a controls for the neck to turn the head left and right, the arm up and down, the forearm up and down, the wrist rotate. Except I want to be able to do both arms either together or independently. Have the thigh joint move up and down, the shin point move hinge, and the foot hinge. And maybe do some particular poses or something. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but it's gonna be fun. All right. 1, 2. Okay, and then we're just gonna run these sideways here. That is gonna be deeper, but that's life. 5. We're gonna run these back a bit and run these sideways a bit. Probably line up the arms and legs, but not totally lined up, you know. We're gonna totally line them up, aren't we? Yeah, probably. We do want them so they're off-center. This is just a really rough sketch. This is not anywhere near final, but I do want a big chunky torso so I can put power in here. Not that it's going to take a lot of power, because this is going to be almost purely 110% a decorative piece, not a actual combat-worthy vessel. Now we're going to put shields and all that there, but still not going to be good. Let's see. We're going to reserve this spot here for reactors, and this spot over here for stabilizers. I'm just going to give them a slice. A little slice of power. There we go. So now I'll be able to maneuver a bit. And add some thrusters here. Just down here, just a few of them. Just for sake of mobility, if nothing else. I mean, I thought that was... Oh, I have it set to an even number. Of course it's not going to do right. Alright. We're good. So I have this coming over here. Maybe, ooh, maybe I'll put the dock down here and have like a chest panel open instead of coming in from the back. Ooh, I kind of like that better. Okay. We're going to bring this up, except I want some more of this. We're just going to build each of these pieces independently and kind of wing it from there. And I want it to be vaguely anthropomorphic. Vaguely. Not really set on the real human proportion thing. 5, yeah, I don't know if that actually matters. Proportions on it are going to be weird no matter what I do. So, might as well do something fun. And we're going to leave lots of this for logic and a little bit for roleplay. Since it's going to be primarily a cosmetic vessel. Odd. it's going to be... No, it's not going to be function over... or form over function, because the function is going to be form. All right. Because in my... I don't really want to call it a building manifesto, but my building manifesto, function is always superior to form, unless the function is form. Then the form is still... the function is still superior because its function is form. Cool. All right, let's give you more of a... There. I like that. Okay, still can't see anything, but that's okay. Awesome. And we might have another control panel with the... So this comes down. You're seated, you bring this down, and then another control panel with like control logic will come from the sides or something. Like right here will slide up. I kind of like that. Okay. But we could... Well, we're going to do that later, though. We don't have time today. But I do want, like, a panel to slide up, and it's going to have all buttons for controlling arms and legs and whatnot. And probably have them in the inner ship remotes as well. This is going to be a horrible, tangled nightmare of logic. That's why I'm giving it this big, chunky body. You know what? I'm cool with that. See, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be the door out. And we're going to... Oh, look, a USD is already provided for me. Unset that, and pop her in the middle, and reset... Oh, unpaste that, and reestablish symmetry. Cool. Awesome. Except I should have gone down one more, so I don't have to do this. That's life, I guess. And this will come into whatever, and we'll work it out. Don't worry about it. Okay. We have this front piece, then we're probably going to bring him in a little. Into this triangular-y bit. It's going to come up and maybe flare a bit. I don't know. I'm not a big Gundam person or mech person in general, so I'm just kind of winging it. I don't know a good mech design, or what makes a good mech design. I just know it's a big robot. I like robots. Go. Which is strange, because I know I like robots, but I've never really gotten to Gundam or things like that. Maybe I should. And that I know because it's sort of this fantasy sci-fi thing. It needs big shoulder pauldrons or big something jetting off the shoulders. The head probably needs to be pushed back, or he has this collar thing behind him. He might have a collar thing. Maybe a big shoulder cannon. And of course it's going to have a beam sword, because all decent space robots have beam swords. Okay. So this is going to be fun. All right, we're just going to poke holes in all of these and set us up a... So I know what we're doing. We're going to come here and we're going to tell it is indeed a rail. GW, you do know that's not going to be able to turn or spin or anything. Yes, I do know that. That's just to remind me that, hey, this rail goes here. Also, when I attach an arm to it, it doesn't turn on me while I'm building it. Okay. Let's see. And then from here, let's bring him out a bit. A very angular rear end. And let's bring it in just a touch. And then back out. This is just a vague shape to give me something to work with. Alright, so I have my vague shape. I also don't want to get in the way of any legs or arms or anything like that. Alright, so this is going to be fun. I am JW608, and this is StarMade, and I will dig you cats later.